Hi guys, it's Steve Bobbins again, and we're back with another Android game review. So we're doing this on the Advent Vega, running Vegacomb 1.4, so we've got some honeycomb goodness going on there. And CPU's overclocked to 1.4, so we've got the added bonus of quicker loading times. So this time we're going to be doing Angry Birds Seasons, which is the second release of Angry Birds. And as always on Android, well, for the time being, Angry Birds is free, so you can get this from the Android marketplace for free and try it out for yourselves. No demo versions like you do on the iOS devices, just jump in and play. Seasons is updated more often than some of the other ones to add in different themes. It is essentially the same game. So we've got the same thing on the right hand side, we've got the videos, Facebook and Twitter links, and on the left we've got the information and volume. The one thing you can't do on this one is change the detail level. So you do need a slightly faster device to run this than you would the normal Angry Birds. But other than that, you can jump straight in. And you've got a little bit of advertising there for your Easter cards. This is the Easter version of Seasons. But it keeps the original ones in there. So you can see we've got the original Trick or Treat one from Halloween. We've got the Christmas one from last year. The Valentine's Day, St Patrick's Day and Easter. So we'll jump straight into Easter. Personally, I regard this as one of the hardest versions of Angry Birds, as you tend to jump in with, they assume you've played the game before in Seasons, so if you've never played Angry Birds before, don't play Seasons first, because the birds you get on this one, like for example these guys and this one, you don't get till halfway through Angry Birds. So you have to have a bit of background knowledge to play it, so it's kind of a progression from a standard Angry Birds or classic Angry Birds. So you've got the same birds, but you tend to get them a lot earlier on. So these guys have got the white bird, which you fling and press and he drops a big egg that explodes, and the black ones, which do pretty much the same thing but not quite how I planned it there. So we'll try that one again. And when this guy hits something, he turns into a little timed bomb and goes off like that. So let's see if we have a bit more success with the next one. No, I pretty much sucked at that level. But with it being Angry Birds, you can just go restart and we'll jump straight back in. And hopefully this time we'll have a bit more success. So we'll fire him up here and make a hole there. So hopefully that'll help out with the next ones. Hopefully I won't throw it at the floor. Like I say, I regard this as the hardest Angry Birds. The Valentine's one especially, I was stuck on for quite some time. And I completely overshot that one. So I don't think this is going to be a 5-star winning level, if at all. So yeah, that's me sucking at Angry Birds Seasons. As always, you can jump back to the main menu, but unlike the original Angry Birds, you can just pick a different season, so you can skim straight through to say Pogs and Kisses, which was the Valentine's Day one. So this will show you a different sort of bird, which is the cluster bomb bird. So you fire it exactly the same way, but then you tap and it splits into 3. So you can do a lot of damage if done correctly, which I don't seem to be able to do. So that's a different season we can pick, so we can go back to the main menu and back again, and we'll have a look at the Christmas one. Christmas one's a bit more like an advent calendar. We've got 2 different sorts of birds here. Some levels do have extras like the Christmas parcels, like here and here, which are big bonus points, which are worth getting if you can get them. Like that, it's an extra 3,000 points, which is quite good. And you have different ones of those depending on what season you're playing. So that's pretty much Angry Birds Seasons in a nutshell. So I do recommend you play Angry Birds Classic first, and you do need a slightly quicker device to play Angry Birds Seasons, as you can't tone down the backgrounds as you can with the original Angry Birds, but it'll still play quite a lot of devices, so you don't need a tablet, you don't need Honeycomb. It will run on some of the old devices and the older versions of Android, so you're quite covered in that way. If you've got any comments, leave in the box below. As always, I'll leave a link to the game in the notes below so you can grab it off the marketplace for yourself. Like I say, it's free, so don't worry, download it, give it a try, come back, leave a comment, and even a video response if you've got any better levels than what I've pulled off. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys next time.